Number two, I'm gonna be out your way early today. Number two, the second element. The second element. I see y'all back there. The second element. The second element. The second element is this: the accommodation for the temptation. The accommodation for the temptation. Watch what it says. 16:1. 16:1 says this. Now Sarah, Abraham's wife, had borne him no children, but she had an Egyptian maidservant named Hagar. She had some accommodations. It already was in the house waiting to be done. You know how you don't smoke weed? But all of a sudden you riding around with number white boys in your car? I don't smoke. That's for them buglers. Y'all missed that. I put tobacco in there. But all of a sudden your nerves got bad. And when your nerves got bad, that brown turned to green. Lord have mercy. You already had the accommodations for the temptation. See, there was already in Abraham's house that which was accommodated a sinful shortcut. When in disobedience and deception, you remember when Abraham and Sarah traveled to Egypt? And they traveled as brothers and sisters. And what happened was, Abraham said, we're going to be brothers and sisters because, girl, you look so good. You look so good that these niggas are going to try to kill me for you. So what I'm going to do is be your sibling instead of your lover. Watch this. He said, look, so when the Pharaoh and the prince saw her, what happened was, they said, who he is? He said, that's my brother. He said, all right, well, because I want you, I'm going to give your brother some maids and some maid servants, some manservants. I'm going to give him some cattle. I'm going to give him some money. Hell, I'm going to make him rich because I want you. I want that good stuff. So what happened was, you got to read it for yourself in Genesis 12 around 16. What happened was, when he found out and that it wasn't a brother, but it was a lover, he said, go, get out of here, girl. You're trying to get me killed. Messing with you. So what happened, he said, look, take all the stuff, just go. Even though it was nothing but God that got him out. And it was nothing but a setup also because they went in there poor, but they left rich. But they also left with accommodation. Remember, they had a maidservant. The maidservant, one of the maidservant's name was Hagar. So they picked up Hagar from the Pharaoh of Egypt in Genesis 12 and 16. God had to get Abraham and Sarah out of Egypt and back to Canaan, but Hagar, by becoming part of their household of Abraham, provided a ready accommodation for yielding for the temptation. However, had they not gone to Egypt, the opportunity to accommodate the temptation would not be in their home.
That's right.
I'm about to go somewhere. This situation reminds us that one sin can make it easier to do another sin. Even though God forgives us and delivers us from our sinful ways, we still may have in our lives, as a result of our sins, some Hagar, some habits, some friends, some old thoughts, some old feelings, some bad work, even some sneaky ways that can become an accommodation for our sinful temptation.
Come on now, come on.
Isn't there something about us telling one lie, by us looking over the truth, by us trying to get our way, by us lying on our taxes, by us receiving some false government benefits, that now we got to keep lying, we got to keep cheating, we got to keep up with the last lie we told, so we won't get busted up. But if we never did it from the start, we wouldn't have the problem now. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, check your house for accommodations, for the sinful shortcuts. Look at your other neighbor, say, neighbor, better watch out for them Hagars.